Welcome to Season 6, The Starry Achievers. This podcast season, as we all know, is dedicated to all the achievers, the talented people with their new ventures under the umbrella named Startup. Today we have a lovely guest from UAE, Mrs. Indu Kumar. Welcome to the show, ma'am.
Hi, Hina. Thank you so much for hosting me and inviting me to be part of this lovely session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out time. And if you could just share about yourself to our listeners.
Okay. Hi. My name is Indu Kumar. I'm originally from Chennai, but currently I stay with my family in Dubai. I'm just a commerce graduate with PGDBA in HR. I've just worked in the logistics field for a couple of years, but now in a career break with all this pandemic, I'm a homepreneur. I run my online fashion jewelry business from home.
Okay, that's a nice word also that you have just said because so many people are now homepreneurs and they are trying to meet both ends wherein also passion is, you know, channelized in a better way.
Yes, definitely. This is the best option. And yes, pandemic is a curse to a lot and lot of people, but it has also helped to see the creative side of many people where a lot of people have started their own startups and it's going good. So that's where I also come from.
Absolutely. And what is the name of your startup and what is it about?
The name of my startup is actually Glitteratti Fashion Jewelry. We are into fashion jewelry. Basically, we deal with the custom jewelry, like oxidized or the kolhapuri or the antique or the temple jewelry, or be it beads, all those fashion accessories that are worn, that are in vogue currently. So we do that. So that's where I am. I am basically a facilitator where I have my suppliers who would supply directly to anywhere.
Okay. So, did you make jewelry yourself also?
Yes, I am a jewelry maker. I started off as a maker, but because with the pandemic, I could not get the necessary materials. Most of my materials come from India. So I
Mm-hmm.
used to visit India and bring the materials from there and all that. But with the pandemic and with the lockdown and all, I couldn't travel. So I couldn't do the bringing and sourcing part. So that's when I contacted my suppliers who agreed readily to directly ship it to all my customers, whoever, wherever they are based in India, they could just get it delivered at their home.
That's really nice and a very big step also because then you have extended your work to the workers directly to supply and get connected. And therefore, you have also taken the onus on yourself to keep their bread and butter going on.
Yeah, it's kind of actually a win-win for all of us, I would say, because my suppliers were also not able to open their shops and start selling to their customers. And for me, I couldn't get the materials to make them. And also, so are my customers who couldn't go to any shop or any mall, or they couldn't do any purchase by going physically. So it was a win-win for all of us. We sit at home, use our smartphones, and just get the jewelry of our choice.
Very true. And what inspired you into especially this? Because you said you were working as an HR and logistics. So jewelry, like, was this your passion or something you liked?
See, actually, to be honest, as girls, most of us girls, we love accessories. And I've been a person right from a young age. I love accessories. I love decking up. And for
Okay.
me, my mom used to always have those, matching earrings or bangles or a necklace for any occasion, be it a Diwali or my birthday, my dress, my gown or whatever. It always carried along with it some matching accessories. So I'm quite used to it, and I'm still date. I just love decking up. So That's been my passion from the beginning. So, and I, as a lady or a woman, we always want something very unique. I want something different, not what she is wearing or not what she is wearing. I want something very unique and different. So I'm sure there are a lot of people like me. So that's when I thought, okay, why not I start, supplying something unique where I can cater to the needs of people like me.
Right. So it's like the way you grew up, you wanted to share that thing with others.
Yes, exactly. I'm sure as you would as a lady as well. A lot of us, we all love, be it any accessories, be it a pile in the legs or earrings or a nose pin. And we all love those accessories, don't we?
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
if you had to share this, keep on doing something which you like to the younger generation, what would it be?
No, I think as a youngsters nowadays, they are all well equipped and they're very smart and intelligent and they are exposed to a lot of things. They are much more smarter these days than definitely from the generation that I grew up with. So I'm sure the young generation kids have a lot of passions, but they should just follow the right channel and just follow whatever dreams they have. Just follow it. That's what I believe they should do. They have the exposure. The nowadays the parents are also very very supportive. New age parents are very supportive and encouraging. They're very forthcoming to ideas. They're not very conservative anymore. So it's good for them. They should just communicate it with their parents and then take them into confidence, take their parents into confidence, and take their approval and just go about following their passion or dreams.
That's right, ma'am, because yes, the parents' support and their guidance adds value to the idea, and one just needs to follow it and keep on pursuing it.
Yes, exactly. Not give it up very easily or very quickly and not expect results overnight and just keep following it and pursuing it with the right amount of hard work and ethics, I would say that, because that's very important, I feel.
Hmm. So, if you could just elaborate a little more on this aspect, like, the right amount of hard work and ethics, how should, they translate it into their perception?
Yeah, see, any business actually, any business for that matter, needs hard work, right? So nothing happens overnight. So sometimes what happens, what I've seen in the new generation with my, the kids around me or my nieces and all that, what they expect results like very, very fast. They want things overnight. They want it very quick. So, but that doesn't happen, right? Business needs time. It takes time to build up. So, and plus the right amount of right ethics and just be transparent. Any business, you can't try to cheat and do something and try to get away with it. That doesn't work, right? Let's keep
Mm-hmm.
it honest and transparent and do a proper business with proper ethics and morals. So then definitely people will also trust you for that. See, for example, in my business, if you ask me, I don't want to cheat people and say that, oh, I will deliver the jewelry to you in 1 day and 2 days and all this, because that's not going to happen. Practically, that's not possible. So I try to give them a realistic picture. It's going to take about a week and then try to deliver the item in a week. Or if at all there's a delay, communicate to them that, yes, ma'am, there is an issue, and just be honest. Don't try to cook up stories and try to cover up, and it doesn't work in the long run. Even people will find it out, right? So it's better to do it with, that's why I said I use the word ethics. Just do it with the right of ethics.
Okay. So it's like to build the trust part and have a connection with the client. One needs to be doing their business with ethics, and that is that they should be transparent and honest in whatever they are doing.
Yeah, that's what I believe, because end of the day, any customer, every customer is important. And when we build the trust and rapport and relationship with them, it gives us also the happiness that we've done something, and they also feel nice dealing with such a person.
True.
Because end of the
Very
day,
true.
that's what lasts. That impression lasts in their mind. They feel okay, even if this person, okay, there is, there is value in them. They are reliable. because we all want to, rely on that people from whom we are buying. We want that rapport with them, right?
Correct. True. And during this journey, like although it's very early to ask, had there any been, tough moments for you personally or in the journey, anything? Because, and if so, then how did you cope?
See, honestly, for me, if you ask me, a particular tough situation is what paved way for the startup of this business. I would just detail on that. The pandemic started in 2020, right? We all know about it. That is when a lot of people's lives were affected. Same, I was affected in terms of I lost my health. This whole thing was very stressful and it was causing me a lot of distress and I was falling sick. So to come out of it is when I was looking at to do something. That is when this whole startup started, where I decided to convert my time and energy into pursuing my passion. Plus, why not also make an income out of it? So the tough situation was a pandemic, which we all have faced the past 1.5, 2 years. So I converted it into making it into a business where I felt, okay, I'm going to, make a proper use of my time and energy, and also help a lot of other people who are also like me, stuck at home, not able to go out and do anything. So help them by sourcing whatever accessories they want and supplying it at their doorstep.
That's wonderful because usually when people face tough situation, they think only about their situation. But here, like as you shared, you thought about yourself and others also going through the similar situation, especially during the pandemic.
Yes, only after I started, I did, as you rightly mentioned, I got similar feedback from people. They said, oh, we were so dull and upset. We were not able to go out, do anything. At least this is keeping us happy, where I just shop 1 or 2 pieces of jewelry once in 1 or 2 months and we are happy about it. So they were also happy shopping, actually, online shopping.
Okay. I hope and wish you that your business grows and many people connect with you and the sellers that are connected with you, they also have their business growing.
Yes, thank you so much, Hina, for your wishes and blessings.
Most welcome, ma'am. And any message to school kids, especially those who are now working on their studies, also at the same time, they are exposed to so much of information online. What would you like to tell them?
See, my only thing to them would be they are really lucky because this generation is exposed and their awareness and their intelligence is much, much higher, and their knowledge. And I learn a lot from a lot of youngsters around me, especially these school college kids. They teach us a lot. But the only thing is, again, because of an overdose of information and exposure, at times they do get carried away and they end up on the wrong side, which is not good for them. So my only suggestion to be to them is they should take into confidence their parents, because whenever they go through any crisis, I believe they personally first point of contact for them should be their parents. They should not think that my parents won't understand, because parents are always there for the kids, and come what may, the parents will bring them out of that situation they are in. So they should not go outside and look for support outside. They should first get into get the parents or their elder brother or sister into confidence when they face any challenges, be it in their school or personal or anywhere, whatever. Just get to their parents or the elder who are very close in their family, get to them, ask their support and guidance. I think sometimes kids fail to do that. They look for support outside, and that's when trouble happens. So that's what I would say to them. Always consider your parents as your first point of support, because they're never going to wish you any bad, or they're never going to let go of you. So just hold on to them. That's what I would say.
That's very true, also. And so it's like all the listeners who are listening to ma'am right now, what she had shared is a very valuable point that whenever you all want to communicate, your parents should be the first priority. And if they are extremely busy, still you make sure that you have some communication, and maybe any elders in your house or extended family who you all connect with. Share your idea, bombard your idea, and come up with your own unique ideas in the process.
Yes,
That's
very.
excellent, ma'am. You have shared a very valuable tip. And before we end, anything else you would like to share?
I would just like to say that this business has made me, communicate. I interact with a lot of people from different walks of lives. I interact with sometimes a mother who wants to gift a daughter, or a husband who is looking for a valentine gift for his wife. So it's a nice feeling that I am able to be of some help for them to be able to achieve their intent of giving a gift to their loved ones. So I feel okay, some portion I'm playing in that, which keeps me happy. And a lot of people, with love, they call me sister, thank you so much, and they send me all these nice notes saying, oh, my wife was happy because she loved the necklace that we bought from you, and all those things. So I feel nice. I feel that I've played some role and made somebody happy, so that gives me a lot of happiness.
That's beautiful. To be a part of someone's happiness is priceless.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out time and sharing again. Once again, I'm saying thank you. And if you could share your social media links for our listeners so that they may go and visit your site or something to see what all jewelry you have on display.
Definitely. I can just spell it out once, and then maybe we can put it up in the chat or something, or the description, because the spelling, I don't want them to misspell. So the
Okay.
Instagram page goes about, like, in Instagram, you have to search for Glitteratti_fashion. Let me spell it: Glitteratti, Glitterati, that is underscore fashion, FASHION. That's the Instagram page. I also have a Facebook page which goes Glitterati Fashion Jewelry, which is all spelled in one word, which is again GLITTERATTIFASHION So Glitterati Fashion Jewelry in Facebook, and Glitterati_fashion in Instagram. These are my social media accounts. You can take a look at those and then check out the collection and get in touch with us through a messenger in Instagram or Facebook. You can also share my WhatsApp number and that, and then you can get in touch also.
Thank you so much. I will be sharing all the links ma'am have just shared in the post. Please do go and check it out.
Thank you, Hina, ma'am. Thank you so much for this opportunity to be able to connect with you and your lovely audiences. Thanks for this opportunity. Have a
Thanks a
great day.
lot. You too, and take care and be safe. Bye.
Thank, thank you. Bye bye.
This is Mrs. Indu Kumar from Dubai, UAE, founder of a startup named Glitteratti Fashion. She's a homepreneur, and this pandemic was a reason why she started her business online. She shared that it was indeed a testing time for her, not an easy one. Despite of all the challenges, she kept working, taking one day at a time. Every customer is important, she shared, and to contribute in their happiness through her unique fashion accessories gave Mrs. Indu immense satisfaction. Her vision to supply unique ethnic designed jewelry in various finishes and materials. She wishes Glitterati Fashion to be a one stop shop for fashion accessories which is trending and budget friendly. Do check her social media link to see her catalog. With that, I end the episode. Next week, another guest and their startup story. Till then, take care and be safe. Bye.